Kings Jehoshaphat and King Ahaziah. After the death of King Ahab, King Jehoshaphat set out to obey God. After the death of King Ahab, in the 17th year of the reign of King Jehoshaphat of Judah, Ahab's son Ahaziah became king of Israel, and he ruled in Samaria for 2 years. He sinned against the Lord, following the wicked example of his father Ahab and his mother Jezebel, who led Israel into sin. He worshipped Baal and aroused the anger of the Lord, the God of Israel. Jehoshaphat and Ahaziah. At one time, towards the end of his reign, King Jehoshaphat of Judah made an alliance with King Ahaziah of Israel, son of King Ahab and Queen Jezebel, who did many wicked things. At the port of Ezion-Geber, King Jehoshaphat and King Ahaziah built ocean-going ships to sail to the land of Ophir for gold. Prophet Eliezer, son of Dodavahu, from the town of Maresha, warned Jehoshaphat that because you have made an alliance with Ahaziah, the Lord will destroy what you have built. So the ships were wrecked at Ezion-Geber and never sailed. Then King Ahaziah of Israel offered to let his men sail with Jehoshaphat's men, but Jehoshaphat refused. The death of King Jehoshaphat. Everything else that Jehoshaphat did, all his bravery and his battles, are recorded in the history of the kings of Judah. Jehoshaphat died and was buried in the royal tombs in David's city, and his son Jehoram succeeded him as king. King Ahaziah of Israel. Ahaziah, son of Ahab, became king of Israel, and he ruled in Samaria for 2 years. He sinned against the Lord, following the wicked example of his father Ahab, his mother Jezebel, who led Israel into sin. He worshipped and served Baal like his father. He aroused the anger of the Lord, the God of Israel. One day, King Ahaziah of Israel fell off the balcony on the roof of his palace in Samaria and was seriously injured. So he sent messengers to consult Baal-zebub, the god of Philistine city of Ekron, in order to find out whether or not he would recover. But the angel of the Lord commanded Elijah the prophet from Tishbe to go and meet the messengers of King Ahaziah and ask them, "Why are you going to consult Baal-zebub, the lord of Ekron? Is it because you think that there is no God in Israel? Tell the king that the Lord says, you will not recover from your injuries, but you will die." Elijah did as the Lord commanded, and the messengers returned to the king. "Why have you come back?" the king asked. They answered, "We were met by a man who told us to come back and tell you that what Lord says to you." Then King Ahaziah asked, "How did the man look like?" They answered, "He was wearing a cloak made of animal skins, tied with a leather belt." Then the king exclaimed, "It's Elijah." Then King Ahaziah sent an officer with 50 men to get Elijah. The officer found him sitting on a hill and said to him, "Man of God, the king orders you to come down." Then Elijah answered, "If I am a man of God, may fire come down from heaven and kill you and your men." At once fire came down and killed the officer and his men. When King Ahaziah heard what had happened, he sent another officer with 50 men. When that officer went up and said to Elijah, "Man of God, the king orders you to come down at once." Elijah answered, "If I am a man of God, may fire come down from heaven and kill you and your men." At once the fire came down and killed the officer and his men. Once more the king sent another officer with 50 men. The third officer went up the hill, fell on his knees in front of Elijah, and pleaded, "Man of God, be merciful to me and my men. Spare our lives." The two other officers and their men were killed by fire from heaven. But please be merciful to me. Then the angel of the Lord said to Elijah, "Go down with him and don't be afraid." So Elijah went with the officer to the king. After reaching king's palace, Elijah said to King Ahaziah, "This is what the Lord says. Because you sent messengers to consult Baal-zebub, the god of Ekron, as if there were no God in Israel to consult, you will not get well, you will die." The death of King Ahaziah. King Ahaziah died as the Lord had said through Elijah. Ahaziah had no sons, so his brother Joram succeeded him as king in the second year of the reign of Jehoram, son of Jehoshaphat, king of Judah. After the death of King Jehoshaphat of Judah, his son King Jehoram succeeded him as king of Judah. After the death of King Ahaziah of Israel, his brother King Joram succeeded him as king of Israel.